What's up, fellas? Today, it's your boy the Basshead, and I am pissed. I'm pissed beyond belief. So, y'all see this photo, right? I had to get this from my phone. I asked the guy whose vehicle this is in for permission. He said, Fred, go ahead. So, I want y'all to look at this picture. I want y'all to find the same things wrong that I found wrong. And I do not want to hear the guys talking about the length of the wire in this video because I have went to school for electrical and electronic engineering. If you think you know better, hey, that's your opinion. But fuck all that. That's where I'm at with this today. I just want y'all to look at I just want y'all to take a very good look at this photo. All right? We know the box good, but I want y'all to look at the electronics in this video. Y'all see it's got two highs amp over here. We have a BSI. We got the DD line out converter. We got the M2500. We got a JY lithium HP40. Got SMD fuse holders. Now I do want y'all to understand there is a battery up underneath. Okay? But I want y'all, I got a closer picture at the real problem. So I'm going to select my marker / pen. Matter of fact, just give me the damn highlighter. Because this really pissed me off today. I want y'all to look over here. Screw everything else. I just want y'all to look in this area right here. Y'all see this fuse block? Yeah, it should have caught your eye too. There's no wires on the other side of that fuse holder. And this is from a shop out of Texas. Charged this man well over $1,400 to do this install. And I'm going to call this right now. This is bullshit. Nothing in this vehicle is protected. True enough. Nothing in this vehicle is protected. Put my phone on do not disturb right now, because right now I really want to lock in. This title of this video, let's hold shops accountable together. Now, I also, in the previous video, I told y'all the M2500 needs 400 amps. You got one power wire, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn how short of a length of wire that is. Not finna happen. All right? Now, if you look back over here to the battery, let me erase this. Let me erase my circle. Let me erase my arrow. I just pointed that out about the fuse holder over here. Pretty fuse holder. Using the SMD device all the way wrong. I run this SMD too. I love mine. But they ain't even using his. So let's do that. And let me get my marker back. I want y'all to look right here. That's just one run leaving off of there. I hope it's an isolator, or this is going to catch a fire. I hope it's an isolator because it's another battery chemistry up under here, and I hope this does not catch a fire. Now, that one run is going to this fuse holder. I hope the alternator wire from the front of this Chrysler 300 is running over here as well, but we don't know. But from looking at that, y'all already see the problem. Let's go a little bit more in depth, because I'm gonna have to make this video. I'm gonna make some shorts off of this because I got some things I want to announce as well. Hold on, what my big eraser at? Give me the big eraser. Ah, there we go. Much better. So I want y'all to see, y'all remember this area, that one power wire that's going to feed that. That's a bus bar up under there. Everybody that got an SMD device knows that. So that one wire, right? So that means that one wire has to charge and send back this current. Okay, cool. Which is a definite no. Got 4 grounds over here. It would have made sense if you would have ran multiple to it, if you would have ran the fuse block correctly. Nothing. Let me paint this in red. Let me paint this in another color. Nothing is over here. Nothing. Incorrect. To use a fuse You have to wire the fuse in series, in line with the fuse holder. So I just want to point something out to y'all. So y'all see that this one wire right here, right? That one is feeding this M2500. I'm guessing it's no, it ain't no guess in it. It's feeding these two highs up over here. That is a 800.4, and that is 100 by 4. But this amp right here, this M2500 has a 400 amp draw. You got a 400 amp draw. Make that make sense. So you telling me this one little wire right here, you gonna feed 400 amps through this? I don't give a damn if it's 6 inches long. It's not possible. You see these 100 amp fuses? Ah, boy, stop. And this is supposed to be a shop. They should know better than this. So let's erase all this. Finna make this worse for y'all. Good subs, good amps, good products. None of it is protected. And all from right here, this is where the fire would have came, because that one wire trying to run all that current would have got so hot. Anybody that says anything different, fuck you. You should be out of business. I'm calling it now. Excuse my language. No, don't even excuse it this time. It just is what it is. I'm that mad. Let's hit done on that one. Now let's go to the real problem. Okay, I need my marker back. Okay, got my marker back. Okay, cool. So y'all remember my video about calculating fuse? Well, they done fucked this up to a whole, they messed this up to a whole nother level. Now, up under this side right here is a solid bus bar. If you look up this SMD fuse holder, it's a solid bus bar. All of that is together. That's the only reason this stuff is even powered on. Makes no sense, right? We're gonna use red. We're gonna use that. What should have been done, this wire right here should be over here. This wire right here should be over here. In series, protecting his devices. He should have wires coming out of this side, right? As you can see from this photo, none of this is here. None of that. This is supposed to be a reputable shop that did this. Y'all remember how I said to correctly fuse it? This is a 200 amp fuse. We was on video chat, so I know it's 200 amps. All right? That's one run that's running to the M2500. That amp has a 400 amp draw. And he wondering why he got to turn his BSI on to hear bass, and it ain't even loud. Here go, this is where it starts at. This is Christ 300. The battery and everything runs to the back. Still starts under the hood, but once you get to that battery, what we talking about here? See, this stuff I be talking about right here. Don't glorify these shops. Reputable. I'm calling bullshit. I'm finna make an enemy out of every shop if that's what it takes. So, I showed y'all that. So let me show y'all where we at today. Why I keep doing this dark thing? Let's do this then. So, Fred, I've started a consultant service, our car audio consultant. Consultant service. Dang, my handwriting ugly on this screen. I've started that. That's where we at with this. All right. So, since I've started that, why would it go to Venmo? Go back to notes. This is the Cash App. I have a Venmo. The link is on the YouTube channel. That is where I am with this at this point, because of stuff like this right here. I do not want nobody to get ripped off. And so I've asked around what would be fair pricing. And so let me exit out of this for 1 second. I asked I asked a few opinions on what would be a fair price. The number that kept coming to me and being said to me, $45 per hour. Because at the end of the day, I'm still a father and a husband. I'm taking time out of my day to help. I do think this is fair. I think this is fair at this point, because I'm starting to see that this has become a big issue where shops are doing this, and it's just some people in general who want an opinion on installing their equipment themselves. So, me and others, we came to agree that this is a fair price. Now, I have an Android phone and I have an iPad Pro, so I can video chat with anyone. Let me put my number 205 427 7657 is my number. I will put that in the description of this video. That is my number. You call this number. If I need to set an appointment with you, I will. If I'm free at the moment, we can go ahead and discuss it then. But for my time, I do expect to be paid. So this is where I'm at with it. Send it through Venmo. You can send it through Cash App. Like I said, the link to it is on the channel. Oh, no, I took all the money out of there, so let's just double check. Venmo is not designed to work on. Don't worry about it then. Let's just go back. That is the Cash App. The Venmo. Let me see. I don't even got that thing on my phone. It's on the channel. But anyway, $45, send it over. Send your, in the pay set, put the number you are going to call me from. Put the number you're going to call me from right there. In the pay section. So I'll know, okay, you've paid. Let's go ahead and chop it up. I'm going to move everything around, move everything out of the way. I am fair. So if it lingers over, don't worry about it. I'll let you know if it's dragging on too long. All right? If you want to just do it yourself, if you just want an opinion or just to talk about your current system and if you have questions about your current system and you're trying to make sure you're getting your current and make sure that you're doing everything correctly, just call me. You know what I'm saying? Send it over, call. We can chop it up. If the conversation don't need to last an hour, I mean, you got an hour. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. If you want to talk about rebates, music, this, that, and stuff that I ran in the past, sure, I don't care. But I'm putting this out there because I see that all of this is becoming an issue. So let's get back to this though. This is a real concern for me. So y'all see, the setup looks great. It looks good work. But I don't care how good something look. This is hold on, where my mark at? Let's do this in red. These fans, pointless. When you supplying that current, your devices don't heat up either. Let's just put that out there. Fans pointless. It's pointless. So you want to put fans in there to help put out that fire, huh? When you did this is your first mistake right over here. This is a big no. Now this man car catch on fire and he come see, if he come looking for you, you in the wrong. You did that. And he pays you good money for you, hoping that you do it correctly. Now, I don't see, with that being said, what's the point of this fuse holder? Let's go back to this other photo. Let's go back to this fuse holder. Steve Mead makes great devices, makes great looking fuse holders. Looks great. It looks great. So the customer said he's going to go back and get in contact with the shop that did this work. I just want them to see this. You ain't got nothing coming from over here, man. What's fuse? Everybody know this. What fuse? What's fuse? Nothing. It's nothing there. Nothing. None of his equipment is protected. You only getting power to it because I know it's a solid bus bar up under here. That side is solid. This side is separated. As it should be. Correct? So guess what? This fuse there, nothing. Nothing going across it. So what's fuse? And you knew what you were doing. You knew good and damn well you knew what you were doing. Well, let me take that back. If you don't know what the hell you're doing, close your damn shop down. Close that shit. Please close it. This wire is pretty much doing this. This wire is pretty much doing this. And this wire is pretty much doing this. And why? Because there is a practical bar that is solid up under this side. It's spaced out over here. As it should be. But all of these fuses, none of them being used. They just there for show. All that shit just there for show. That shit wrong, bro. That's wrong. Now, since he's going to take this video to the shop, they know better than that fuse holder. Let's go back to this picture. Get my pen. Let's see something right there. Let's see. Let's get the highlighter back out. So let's do this in red. We already know you messed up right here. You messed up right here as well. Now let's talk about him right here. This is in a 2022 Chrysler 300. Line out converter. That's a LOC. That's DD's line out converter. Not saying DD's products are bad. But what he needs in this vehicle is an interface. It's a reason he ain't getting no bass. With this one, with this device, you grab a signal out the amp. You got to get the bass roll off back in there. So that's why I showed everybody that DSP interface that I'm currently running. Come to find out, it's the same model that goes in this Chrysler 300. You have a shop. There's no reason you should have did that. Let me put this down there and make my X. No. And he got to turn on a BSI just to get bass, y'all. Make this make sense. But here go the other part. I bet because they don't know what this is, they didn't know that they needed to open up the signal down here at the actual signal itself. You got to open this up. This has to be opened up. You cannot filter out any frequencies. It needs to be open, and then you need to let after this is first. This is second. This is where you're going to filter out the frequencies you don't want. This is where your subsonic come in at. But here go the funny part. Keeping it a buck. I would have never did this. I would have never used this device in this vehicle, for this vehicle. Never used it. Let's just get that correct on the signal part, all right? Let's erase that. Never used it. I would have used something. Bro, you can even use the Pac Am Pro. Or you can use the one I have and get you a DSP. I'll be able to tell you guys the quality of it once I get my highs amp in and my highs get delivered, okay? All right, cool. We're going to leave that alone for now. Now, let's get to the next problem. Highs amp, you know, y'all pretty much. I can't see what size wires in here, right here. Hopefully they did that right, but I doubt it. Because you got a fan, bro, you got a fan over here. Why you got a fan over here on these highs amp? When a fan usually on this amp, that makes no sense. But when your stuff ran correctly, you would know that you don't need this. That's pointless. That trunk ain't that hot. And then the seat gonna be down the whole time anyway, most of the time, so he can listen to the bass. So it can get into his cabin. Now, here go my problem. I want to get in this. And this is where I'm gonna have some folks that's gonna disagree with me. Right here in this section, right here. M2500. I showed y'all in the previous video. 400 amps. Does look like that wire will give me 400 amps. Somebody gonna tell me, Fred, it's possible. How this gonna give me 400 amps? It's only one right here. That one that's on this lithium is powering all of this. That's that wire that's feeding into that. Yes, there's an AGM up under there, but I hope it's isolating this vehicle. I doubt it. Let me erase all this. I hope it's an isolator. I hope it is an isolator. I hope there is. This is a no-no. Love the box and the subs. Love it. But man, he ain't even getting power to it. What's the point? If you total up all this equipment right here, this fuse holder right here, I know for a fact this close to $200. Not even being used correctly. It's just there for show. Prove me wrong. So for my dissenters, for anybody that disagrees, if you own a shop and you disagree, you hear this from me personally. Fuck you. Yes, I said it. Fuck you. I've said that. You should not be doing a customer this way. This is going to be the thumbnail for this video. This right here. And I hope that he tags the shop in this video so y'all will know to stay away from him. This is a no-no. Nothing's there, fellas. I just want y'all to look at that. Nothing's there. And this is what led me to go ahead and start up the consultant. I tried to fight it. I'm not going to fight it anymore. It is what it is. I tried to fight having a YouTube channel. I'm done. Because this right here, somebody needs to hold these shops accountable. To know that it should be something coming through here. The fuse must be in line to be a fuse. Not only that, but you were so lazy at the shop. Look at what size fuse you're running. Incorrect. Incorrect. And the only thing you had to do was look up one thing. Look up the manual on that amp to see what the current draw is. 400. So I'm gonna leave this video off right here. I want him to go be able to take this video back to the shop, but I want y'all to do the same thing. Hold these shops accountable. Hold these shops accountable for what they do. I don't want to see nobody else go through buying this and they ain't even using it. They spending good money on the SMD device and they not even using it. He got great products. Great products. I ain't saying anything wrong with this lithium battery. Nah, here go one thing I want to let y'all know. Because I'm going to make a standalone video about me starting my consultant. Being a consultant charging $45 an hour. Don't call me about no do-it-yourself C-Max bill. I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be like, go get you this, or go get you some excess power, or go get you something that's reputable and research. That is what I'm going to do. If you ask me about another amp, if you're asking me, I can help you with it, but if you're asking me what I'm going to recommend, I'm going to start recommending good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Good dampening, good control. That is what I'm going to recommend. Even on your highs, good stuff. I'm not with the cheap stuff. Don't ask me about no CCA wire, because I'm going to be like, you need 2 runs up. Double the runs up, because I know the limitations of CCA wire. Don't ask me about running 4 gauge to this amp because of the distance. I'm going to be like, no, sir. When you going to get 400 amps through some 4 gauge? So just want to throw that out there right now. That it's going to be some things I'm just not finna do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not finna recommend something that can burn up your vehicle. I'm just not. All right, fellas. This is your boy, the Basshead. Just wanted to make this video. Let me make sure I ain't missed nothing. Did I miss something? Did I miss anything? Because, hell, I don't even think they got his amp set right. How you can set down right? You ain't even got the current. You ain't even got that. You ain't there right. I know this amp ain't set right. I know these probably ain't set right either, because they all fighting through this one wire right here. Come on, man. Do better. Whatever this shop is, bro, go out of business. Just stop. Just stop. All right, fellas, this your boy, the Basshead. I'm done with this video right here. We're going to leave this where it's at. I'm going to make a standalone to the consultant. But I just want to put that in here. And that is seeing this is the reason for me starting that up. So I'm going to set time out of my day to do that. And we'll be able to go through on video chat. You build things that are questionable, things that can be fixed or improved. I'll do my best. Am I saying I know everything? No, I'm not. But I do know this ain't it. I do know that ain't it. This ain't it. That ain't enough. This is for 2010 and newer, this is no. When you got them Bose system, the Alpines, the factory premium system, no, this will not do. But all right, fellas, I'm out on this one, because they done made me mad. I'm out. Till next time.